I'm no hero. Never was. I'm just an old killer, hired to do some wet work.
Hey, what's up? It's MRNAKEDSNAKE. So today I'd like to talk about a few things going on with Netflix. So the first thing about Netflix is they're going to bring a new TV show called Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Now, when I was growing up, I watched that show, and it had Zelda and the ants and all this stuff, and how Sabrina was growing up as a teenager, falling in love and being a witch and whatnot. I believe later on they ended up doing a spinoff where she was now out of the house and living in college and whatnot. I kind of lost track of it after her high school days, so I don't remember the whole thing. This new teenage witch looks pretty good. I mean, looks kind of dark, looks kind of gritty. At the same time, looks a little bit like the 50s. So it's going to be like a little bit of, I don't know. I guess you'd have to be kind of like, what is that? It would have to be a hobby, some kind of either a hobbyist or maybe, you have to be into the 50s kind of era if you're really going to like the movie. I mean, like TV show. I guess other stuff would probably be the witchcraft and whatnot. That'd be the only reason why I come around to watch it, to see exactly how dark it gets and exactly what kind of special effects they're using. The next thing is probably what I'm anticipating, and probably everybody else is going to be, well, some few people, is going to be the animation of Harley Quinn. Now, the Harley Quinn TV show is going to be great. I think it's going to be, well, it might not be great. I might actually hate it, like, exactly like Poison Ivy said. We might actually hate it, but it might give us an idea of, how should Harley Quinn be or act in her own TV show. You know what I mean? We've seen her before in, I believe, a Batman short cartoon of Batman and Harley Quinn when they go looking for Poison Ivy, who hooks up with this, other dimensional plant man, who later on they run into Swamp Thing, and Swamp Thing just gives the plant man a little lecture and then disappears back into the swamp. It was crazy in the end. But so, make a long story short, that particular show was pretty good. Harley Quinn, when she also came out on, uh, Suicide Squad for the Last Arkham, or whatever they called it. That was a good cartoon also. Harley Quinn was kind of like without the Joker and whatnot, and how she, slept with, what's his name, Bullseye? Or not Bullseye, but Deadshot. Yeah, that was real gritty. And, well, not gritty, but it was real, it was kind of real. It's kind of realistic. But anyways, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see which way they're going to go with her. They're going to make her like she was with, Suicide Squad, or they're going to make her kind of fun and enjoyable, kind of like how she was before. But, we'll see how it goes. And maybe the rating for it will probably be, I don't know, it's going to be for kids. So, it's going to be for kids, maybe adults. So it's going to be probably a rated PG-13. But yeah, that's what I'm interested in, seeing that particular show. Everybody's also waiting for The Witcher. I think The Witcher is going to be okay. I mean, how hard could it be to go back into medieval days? I mean, they've been doing it for they've been doing it for hundreds of years now, medieval, movies and whatnot. So, maybe the CGI or the special effects might take a little bit of, little bit of a twist. But if they've learned anything, like, let's take the Van Helsing movies, right? It's kind of like a gritty, Transylvania look. You have witches and whatnot inside shacks and stuff. So, if they do kind of like that with a little bit of Conan, kind of a Conan look at it, it might work out, because, Conan was pretty simple when Conan runs into that one witch in the forest where he meets Sobokai later on, and they have like, they get down and dirty, and then he has to kill her. So it's going to be kind of like, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm thinking that, the special effects are going to be like. But, we all know that Netflix has a lot of money, so it's going to be more like, like Van Helsing. So we'll see how it goes. But that's what I was looking at. I was wondering, if somebody who has a lower budget tries to make The Witcher on a low budget, runs out to the woods over here, wherever he may be, wherever they may live, and then, kind of do a little wooden shack, and then, kind of do a Conan the Barbarian remake, but with The Witcher on it. I wonder how that would look like. But anyways, moving on. The next thing I'd like to talk about is, I think that's about it. I mean, I really have been watching the YouTubes, and I've been watching Nerdist News. And Nerdist News is real good. Like I said, they really, they're on point, and they tell you what's good and what's bad, and they tell you what sucks and what doesn't. And there's so many other ones, like Screen Junkies. They're also really good at it also. I mean, they'll tell you exactly, you know, what the actors are up to, and how the actors portray the characters, and what movies they liked, and what let's say imperfections each movie has. So I mean, I do recommend to watch those two particular YouTube channels to get an idea of what you're looking at, or get an idea of what past movies were like, and what imperfections they had. But moving on, that's about it. Again, I have really nothing else more to say. I'm, kind of playing here on PUBG, and I made it pretty far with these guys. I think we took like 4th place or something. But it was a great game. I was hoping I'd get a little further, but it is what it is. Anyways, working on getting a chicken dinner. Every time I win a chicken dinner, I'm not recording it, so oh well, things happen, right? Anyways, Mr. Naked Snake, let me know what you think about these shows and whatnot, and how you think about Harley. Oh, one more thing on the Harley Quinn cartoon. Has DC ever thought of ever replacing the Joker with maybe somebody else for Harley Quinn, right? I mean, we all know that there's a guy named the Jester out there, right? Could Harley Quinn fall in love with somebody else? She fell in love with Nightwing for a little while, but it was just a one-time thing, right? Could Nightwing and Harley Quinn become an item? Maybe, maybe not, right? Because I think Nightwing is dating somebody else, right? And we all know Nightwing from Batman Bad Blood supposedly had this crush on Batwoman, but Batwoman is, she's the L word, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes from there. All right, man, Mr. Naked Snake, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, pass it on to your friends, and again, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Mr. Naked Snake out.